Sewer line repair or replacement located directly underneath this kitchen sink. We have a main kitchen line that connects to this vent stack, goes straight down 4.5 feet deep, makes a 90, and then continues that way. As it continues under this fridge, it goes under this wall and then eventually connects to the main line right in this hallway. Again, now at this point 5 feet deep. That being said, the pipe in its entirety is in very bad conditions. The cast iron is worn out on the bottom and it could use a replacement. So we have one of two options: repair the existing 90, which has a break located at the bottom of this stack 4.5 feet deep, and the way that's done is that this carpet has to be rolled back. Once that is done, this concrete would have to be jackhammered 3 feet long by 3 feet wide, no more than 4 foot wide hopefully, in order to open up enough room to start digging straight down 4.5 feet deep. Every shovel that's brought up goes into a bucket, gets taken away and hauled away, properly disposed of. Once we expose that 90, we're going to have to slightly tunnel underneath the cabinetry so we can find the pipe itself that we're going to be connecting to, and do our very best to slightly cut it very carefully and then make a connection onto that 2-inch pipe. Mind you, if that pipe is not strong enough to make a connection to, an additional 2-inch patch liner will have to go inside that section of pipe in order to create a strong enough pipe to slide a sleeve over and make a connection to. That would be something that we would cross if we get to that. Hopefully we don't have to. But once we make that final connection, we get this whole area ready for inspection, come back the following day, meet the inspector, and once we approve, we bring in brand new gravel, have it delivered to the street, and then bring it in bucket by bucket, backfill this hole all the way until it's about 4 inches below grade, reinstall concrete, reinforce it, and then have it ready for pulling carpet back over, which should be in no less than 14 days. Manufacturer recommendation would be 28. That would be for the spot repair of the broken 90. Now, the next option would be the sewer replacement, which in itself would mean abandoning the underground kitchen line and then rerouting a new one, which would mean all of this cabinetry in this section, countertop plus sink, would have to go. Fridge moved out of the way. And then from there, we would dig down to 12 inches by that vent stack and continue at grade, continuing with grade all the way here, following the existing route of the kitchen line, going under this wall, and then right in this area, we dig straight down 5 feet deep until we reach that pipe and we connect it off the top with a long sweep in order to get it down the cast iron. Now, it is very important that we also note that the rest of this cast iron is also in very brittle conditions all the way to its connection at 94 feet from the kitchen sink line. The bottom of that pipe is very weak, which means we may open up a new can of worms in this area as well. Hopefully not, but I can't promise that at this time. The pipe is still intact, but the bottom is very brittle. Visually confirmed. That being said, so for the kitchen line, we either do a spot repair at the 90, or we do a reroute, very shallow up to this point, and then go deep until we connect to the main line. Those are the two options. Once we're done, concrete patches all over the place, making sure everything's ready for a new tile work, which we don't do. Cabinetry reinstallation also don't do. And of course the countertop and the sink. That will be on a separate contractor for the homeowner. That's what we got.